Hi everyone, it's Echo Star Tarot. Let's get your weekly reading. I miss y'all. Let's shuffle this. What's going on with my Capricorn collective, my Scorpio, Sagittarius placements? That's who I'm reading for today, but anyone else is welcome. What should my collective be prepared for this next upcoming week? What should we be aware of? What should we know? Interesting. So we have comfort and community, harmony and integrity, and manifestation and prosperity in reverse. And what's super interesting is that I also got 3 cards face down. So let's take a look at these. We have the Sun, Strength in reverse, and Quest and Renewal. So I feel like these go directly in line. For some reason, that is so strange. Okay, so we're having discomfort in our joy, and we don't feel like we have the right capabilities to encourage our strength. Quest and renewal for manifestation. Okay. So you're seeking your dreams, but it's kind of hard because you're in an uncomfortable place, and it's gonna take a lot of courage to work on balancing your life again. You're going to have to put yourself out there, and this is our cornerstone to our next level. I'm feeling like this is the part where we're trying to figure out what's in the darkness before we take a step forward. And there's no way to know what is forward until you're in it. So you can get as prepared as you need to be, but I'm telling you right now, if you are seeking your quest of renewal, but you feel like you don't have the courage, remember your actual goal here. You're seeking joy, and you are the light, so you will bring clarity into every step that you take forward. People should be afraid of you because you're determined. Even if we don't have that courage, we're still determined to fulfill our joy. Action and drive is also hidden in here, face up. Okay, so what are we not courageous about? Your abundance. Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of us are nervous about our abundance. It's so funny, I always get options. What do we have options for? Options in abundance. Oh, you feel like you can't explore? Why can't we explore? Why can't we explore even though we are determined and driven? Mental clarity. Lack of collaboration. So, a lot of people think of others as competitors if they're in the same field, right? But what people seem to forget is that in order to excel in a world that is filled with networking and making those connections, is that your team is actually, not your team, but like your people who are in the same field as you are actually your collaborators. They're your team. They're the people who will be able to recommend you for things, and they're the ones that are watching you work, and so they're the ones that are going to be like, oh, we need this person because they're really good at this, you know? See your competitors as connections instead, because even if they are on the same playing field as you, you never know what's going to happen in the future. And you should treat everyone with respect in the ways where you encourage them to grow. We should always be encouraging people to excel in whatever they want to, especially if they want to. So try and look at your competitors as collaborators. What can you learn from them? How can they help you move forward, and how can they bring this mental clarity? Recovery and transformation in the reverse. You don't think you're changing, but you are. You actually feel it, even though you don't think it. And it is going to take courage and commitment to grow here. But like, you don't really have a choice, because time marches forward. You have no choice but to grow. So it's really in how you see your position, because the people who have started from the bottom and worked their way up to an insane level, like I'm thinking of handicapped people who join the Olympics and do amazing things, even though that those tools were taken away from them. It had nothing to do with their body. It had everything to do with their self-empowerment and their determination to do whatever it took to do what they wanted. Willpower and creation. Oh my God. Okay, that is crazy. Let's get some buttons and see if we can get some clarity on that. Or if we can get any further messages. Okay, I see red, silver, and blue. It reminds me of being dutiful. Dutiful? Is that a word? Anyway, 422, so that's 8 in total. This definitely has to do with service to yourself. You have purpose. You're searching and developing your purpose here. And your purpose represents something that is going to affect the world. Look at this velvety red shine. And the silver too. And then a deep navy blue. You're going to affect the world in some way, and it looks very beautiful, very well done. Very elegant, very thoughtful, very thought out. The fact that it's red, white, and blue, it holds many colors of different flags. A lot of flags are red, white, and blue, so that's why it makes me think of global. All right, let's get some clarification with our cat tarot. Can I get some cat clarification for my Capricorn collective, Scorpio Sag, and anyone else joining the family? What do we need to know? How can we clarify the situation? Okay. So we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords says you may be baffled by a situation around you or biased in your view of it. The Two of Swords asks you to stretch to broaden your horizons and at least try to see things from an objective point of view. Is it fear that's keeping you from seeing things clearly? Oh, wow. That is insane. Wow. That was the upright reading too. I didn't mean to read that. I meant to read the reverse version. The reversed was you're feeling stuck. Is part of you intentionally failing to grasp the situation at hand? It's time to let go of the past. It's not helping or informing your circumstances. Think very carefully before you make a decision or open your mouth. You do have to act, but not in haste. Very interesting. Let's see what the 6 has to say. Your past transgressions are behind you, even if the damage you've done is still glaringly apparent. Everyone can see those tears you've made with your claws. Oh my. Whatever the next phase, know that it offers you some opportunity to calm down. It's a bit of a stretch, but if you just go with the flow, something more positive awaits. The 8 of Cups in reverse. Time to turn off the faucet and take a long, hard look at yourself. It isn't easy to examine our feelings of disappointment of simply not having attained enough, but clinging to the past isn't serving you either. You know when it's the right time to take action. The Hierophant. I'm speechless, by the way, because these cards are saying a very clear message. I don't have to say much. And I need to get more clarification on what the situation actually is. The Hierophant, or the High Priest, is associated with Odin, the one-eyed god of wisdom and prophecy, and his raven companions. The wise elder always follows the rules. Sometimes he even makes them. But what about the rules that are meant to be broken? The counters meant to be jumped on? The upholstery meant to be clawed? Sometimes it's okay to turn a blind eye. Holy crap. This is a very complicated situation. You did something that may have seemed negative on the outside, but the reason you did it was for a good reason. A duty. Even though that's a silly word, you had an objective that you needed to fulfill in order to serve a greater mission. That is really, really interesting. Justice. In reverse. And the Emperor. Oh my goodness. You are a karmic lesson to an emperor. You are transforming someone into the emperor due to their karmic lesson that you put them in. Oh my gosh. What else? Okay, we got the Page of Cups in reverse. Upside down, the kittenish energy can spell frustration and immaturity. There's little too much drinking out of the toilet and not nearly enough responsibility happening. It's time to pull it together and get down to whatever you're avoiding. 6 of Swords. Oh, this is 4 of Swords. It's time to relax. Find a sunny spot and settle in for hours of snoozing. Whether you're mentally worn down or just need some belly scratching, this is a good time to conserve your energy and recharge. It may look like you're being lazy, but being still allows your mind to do the work it needs to do. Okay. You know why I'm pulling out my gratitude cards again? You taught this Page of Cups what's good, and he's transforming into the Emperor because of you. But it's not like you won anything. On the outside, it looks like you were yelling or you were doing something and you were holding this person accountable and you looked like the mean one. It might have hurt your reputation or something within a circle, but they don't really know anything about the situation, because why would the Page of Cups in reverse tell them? So you did what you had to do. Justice has been served through a karmic lesson. Look! Union, harmony, synergy, gratitude. They're thankful for you. Even though you may have had to, put them in timeout, they grew from that. Oh. Wow. Now everything is upright. They've transformed because they work together with you. Wow. They really gave me the entire story. So now it's time to rest because you need to focus on your own energy. You're drained now because you just helped somebody else grow. So it's now time to give yourself that energy because you yourself need to work on your own foundation. It's time to work on yourself now. What a side quest. The thing about those is that even though they don't benefit you, you have no idea how much of a ripple effect you have when you give people broader perspectives. You will help their future children, you'll help their friends, you'll help their family and their co-workers. Everyone around them are going to be affected by the lessons that they learned because of you. So even if you don't think you're changing the world, just by being yourself and holding other people accountable in the ways that they should, you're changing the world for the better. You're changing the world for the better. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Collective, for tuning in. I will see y'all next time. Peace.